pre-leg day anxiety is never gonna go away. That's always there. So it's just still a matter of always getting it done. We are now starting to push to the off season, so this is when the big weights are going to be coming these months ahead, and you just got to look forward to it. You know, if you're going to get scared, you got to get the fuck out of the way.
Like my hometown, like we only have 30,000 people, and like there's not any bodybuilding community. And so when I moved here, it's like I learned how to bodybuild like 100% by watching Brett and Adam and other guys in here. Like it was very eye-opening on how much I learned and how quickly. And you can tell my physique in the last 2 years how much it's changed, just by how much, learned so much, and now you learn how to like properly bodybuild. Yeah.
He ended up getting, he missed his pro card by 1 spot last year, so he got second in junior nat. So now it's to see the improvements and do it all over again this year.
Right.
But yeah, another year spent in an atmosphere like this will do it, you know. So, you know, luckily that's why he had to get out of his situation of, you know, a smaller community, smaller bodybuilding community, and go play with the big dogs and see what it was like. And he's responded, you know. So that's what's cool about these seniors. We see it all the time, especially even down in Dallas, you know, all over the country, you know, the Denvers, the Dallases, the Tampas, New Yorks, LAs. The thing is, you know, people go out there, you know, to better themselves or, you know, level up, but how many actually do is the thing, you know, because once you get there, it's, you know, it's all going to be roses when you're driving out there or whatever, but then you realize how much work actually goes into it, and then you see what those people at the top actually do, and you got to mimic that, and that's when, you know, that's a real gut check, and it's really going to test who you really are and how much you really want it. So it's cool to see guys respond. You know, he's been a good example. You know, there's a lot of guys in here that have been good examples. They're just following suit and getting it done. So just gotta keep that going. So yeah, so first exercise is gonna be very high volume. So we're gonna start with some leg extensions here to get as much blood in the muscle as possible. So we'll do like 4 or 5 warm-ups, then we'll get into like a drop set just to get as much blood in there as possible. So we're completely warmed up, but also we're pretty worn out, you know what I mean? So that's when the true growth happens, is when you push the limits while you're already tired. So let's get tired here, and then keep kicking ass, you know?
I've had
All right, we're gonna run it now. So worked our way up, got about 5 warm-ups in. Now that's what it's all about right here. So we're doing, we got 6 plates. So we're gonna go 6, 4, 2. So drop set here, no break in between, just drop him and he goes. It's about get as much fucking blood in there as you can. So we're gonna get up when he's done. I don't want him to be able to walk, all right? So stay in there, lock in, get it done. She's always nice.
I know her.
She wants to dress like that.
Brett dresses like
I would too.
sometimes. Yeah.
You got good shit.
Oh.
Let's work up. Big one. Now we go. Squeeze through each one. Squeeze through each one. Let's get 10, 6, 7, 8, 2, 9. Yes, good job. Yeah. Come on. Get 10, 7, 8, 2.
This is a process you zone in on the perfect rep?
Yeah. So as you see here, man, I don't train like, ballistically anymore. I'm not just exploding with no form. So it's about, I still bring the intensity. This is what I'm preaching to these guys too. It's solely about the intensity like any other thing. But now as I've, continued in this journey, it's more about the control, know what we're working. So with this setup, today I'm specifically working on the outer sweeps. So I want to grow more here on my quads instead of here. So what I'm doing here is I'm setting my placement low. So as low as I can without my heels coming up, foot placement, and I'm narrow. So what this is doing, I almost turn my toes in a little bit too, just slightly, and I'm just loading these outside of here. So you can see in these reps that I'm solely only feeling it right here. Nothing in the hamstrings, nothing in the teardrops, just that vastus lateralis, which is your sweep, and it's just specific training, man. So it's like, know what you're doing, know what you're working, and then apply that in each exercise. I know what I need to bring up, so I'm specifically focusing on that, and you need to do it on your own as well. Like I said, for this, it's just a little bit more about control. We're, specifying the outer sweep, so we're going lower stance. So it's not just like balls to the wall, just rep it out. But I still want it to be super challenging. So it's about picking that weight that you're not compromising. Like I don't want to only get like 4 good reps, because I'm specifically going for good, solid reps here. But I don't want to do 20 of them either, with this with this load. So we got to find that perfect spot. So I think I got it right now. Let's go. Come on.
He calls it like a blood, restrictive set, but what we're gonna do is stay this weight, do 12 reps, rack it to keep our feet up so the blood flows down. For 30 seconds rest, 12 reps, 30 seconds rest, do 5 rounds, so 60 reps total. And you just won't be able to feel your legs after that. I've never done it before, so we'll see how it goes.
12. timer.
I was only a couple seconds.
1. Come on. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. These are it. Beautiful. Ooh, beautiful. Ooh, good. Ooh. Yes. Ooh. Yes. Ooh. Yep. Good. Yep. Stay in it. Stay in it. Stay in it. No more. No more. 5. 3. 2.
Nice.
Yep.
That's Brett. Yes. Good. Good. Good, Brett. Good. Good. Come on. Through. Yes. Easy.
Yeah.
Good. Last rest. Last rest. Come on, Brett. Let's crank him out. Come on.